As a child, Maui's parents took one look at him and tossed him into the sea. Luckily, the gods saw something in that little boy, so they rescued him and raised him as their own, turning him into Maui, demigod of the wind and sea. Maui traveled far and wide, bringing gifts to mankind in hopes of filling the void from his abandonment. So who could have done this to that little boy? Hello, I'm Isaac from Want So Videos, where we discuss fun topics for fun people, and through the combination of two previous theories, I'm going to come to one big conclusion on who are Maui's parents. Maui's parents are not easily discovered. Who they are and where these people came from is able to be found by looking deeper into the legacy of Maui himself. Maui provided for mankind like no other person, and some of his greatest gifts are hidden under the surface of the film. In my theory, Tangled's magic flower keeps Maui alive. I conclude Maui was the creator of the golden flower from Tangled. Although we only see a single drop in Tangled come from the sun, there were actually many more. In Moana, we see two flowers on Mount Nui alone. The first one is seen when Moana is singing How Far I'll Go, and closer to the shore at the end of the film, we see another golden flower bloom. Maui could have used a flower on his island to keep him alive for 1,000 years. And guess what? I don't think he just used a flower. I also think he created them.
Also I lasso the sun. You're welcome.
The sun struggles when Maui restrains it, which I think was the cause of the dripping sunlight bringing these magical flowers from Tangled's kingdom Corona to Montanui. All these powerful plants were scattered across the world, but Maui was likely the first to learn how to use them because he had a relationship with the gods. In my mind, Maui's ability to trick the gods into revealing the special song to obtain the healing powers makes the most sense to how anyone could learn the song. Maui created the magic flowers, learned of their power, and shared the song with the world. But when they are picked, something pretty weird happens. Magic blue glowing crystals form. Tangled the series shows these crystals regrowing Rapunzel's hair, and in my theory, what regrows Rapunzel's hair, I discovered those crystals behave just like some crystals from another Disney film. The stones glowed blue, granted abilities to a royal girl, and have an unknown amount of energy, just like some crystals we have seen before. Tangled speaks of the golden flower growing from a drop of sunlight long ago, while in Atlantis, around 100,000 BC, a huge comet was said to have passed over the Earth with a piece landing in the location that would one day be Atlantis. Both kingdoms spoke of a drop or a piece of magic coming from bright objects in the sky which held mysterious abilities that were unlocked by citizens of those lands. One of these abilities of both objects was healing. We see Kita heal Milo using the power of the crystal and sustain her people with the little food and resources they had for thousands of years. And the same occurs for Mother Gothel, who uses the power of the magic of the flower to keep herself ageless. In both Atlantis and Tangled, the crystals have similar appearances and at least one similar ability, but it also grants powers.
In times of danger, the crystal would choose a host, one of royal blood, to protect itself and its people.
So if the crystals were the same as the ones in Atlantis, then Rapunzel must be of royal blood and have her kingdom in danger. Corona was under siege the very next day after Rapunzel received her hair. I think the shards which grow Rapunzel's hair are the same type of crystals from Atlantis. Maui created the golden flower, and the flower yields the crystals of Atlantis. Therefore, Maui was the provider of the magical crystals. This idea may seem far-fetched, but Atlantis and Maui are connected in more ways than my two theories. For one, Atlantis knows of the Heart of Te Fiti, since they plaster its symbol on the shepherd's journal and the floor of the king's chamber. They look to the power of the Heart of Te Fiti and are thankful like Moana's people because the heart is what brought all the creatures and land into the world. Atlantis and Montanui's people both remember the Heart of Te Fiti, and they also both praise the demigod Maui. Just like how Grandma Tala tells the tales of the trickster Maui, so did the people of Atlantis. In Atlantis Milo Returns, they speak of a
crystal guardian who crawled from the earth with weapons of blue fire. He was a great teacher and healer of the sick, or so the legend goes.
The statue depicts a crystal guardian, and Maui could be that man since he was the creator of the crystals. The guardian was also said to come from the earth with weapons of blue fire. This sounds like Maui's fishhook, which glows blue when he uses it. Atlantis' guardian was said to be a great teacher, just like Maui, who taught Moana's people to sail again. Finally, the crystal guardian was a healer of the sick, and Maui heals the world by creating the magical flowers which can heal all wounds. The crystal guardian is describing Maui, and the statue of the crystal guardian supports this. The statue was of a strong individual covered in markings similarly to the famous demigod. When Milo and his team discover a lost temple filled with mixtures of every ancient society, with a statue of the Crystal Guardian, he figures something out.
Crystal Guardian was an Atlantean. His teaching influenced all these cultures.
Just like Maui, the Crystal Guardian is believed to have traveled the world bringing knowledge and teachings. I think Maui was the Crystal Guardian, and he came from the place that would one day become the city of Atlantis. I think Maui's parents were early Atlanteans. To try to earn the praise of all mankind, he brought them many gifts, but he focused his attention on who his original people were, which is how the Atlanteans became so advanced. By Maui giving the Atlanteans eternal life through the flower, which formed the powerful crystals and created the heart of Atlantis, he propelled their civilization to new heights. So now it's time for your thoughts. Do you think Maui is a descendant of the Atlanteans? Who do you think Maui's parents are? Let me know in the comment section, along with any other ideas you have for future Discovering Disney episodes. Also, I'm heading to Disney World next week, so if you have any ideas for Disney park videos, just let me know. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more like it, then remember to subscribe to watch those videos and click the bell if you'd like to be notified when I post. Thanks for watching, and have a magical day.